Praise the Lord. Yesterday we saw the topic on the devil. Today I am going to deal with the topic the world. Three characteristics that we saw that the problems which we face in Christian life are the devil, the world and the sin nature. So yesterday we have completed the topic the devil. We saw a lot of things yesterday. Today I'm going to deal the topic the world. The character of the world. Let's look into the character of the world. It is ruled by Satan. That's why yesterday I shared the few names of the devil. Prince of the world. John chapter 12 verse number 31 says Prince of the world, and 2 Corinthians chapter 4 verse number 4 says that God of the world. So it is ruled by Satan. Those in the world are opposed to God. John chapter 7 verse number 7 says the world hates Christ. I'll read John chapter 7 verse number 7. The world cannot hate you, but me it hateth, because I testify of it that the works thereof are evil. Jesus is speaking here, that it says world is not hating you, but the world is hating me. That's Jesus is saying this verse. This world hates Lord Jesus Christ. This is the character of the world. It is ruled by Satan, and those who are in the world are opposed to Lord Jesus Christ. Secondly, the appeal of the world, how it looks, how Satan makes the appeal of the world. The world with all attractions appeal a child of God. This world with all attractions appeals a child of God. Satan makes the things of the world more appealing to a believer. We know how it appeals to us. Sometimes we see a lot of things and we want that. That's why in 1 John chapter 2 verse number 15 to 17 it says that three ways that world appeals us. Firstly, the lust of the flesh. Secondly, the lust of the eyes. Thirdly, the pride of life. Three ways. I'll read out verse for you. 2 John chapter 2 verse number 15 to 17. 1 John chapter 2 verse number 15 and 16. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life is not of the Father, but of this world. Three things. Lust of the flesh, lust of the eyes, pride of life. In other words, if we take three F's, fame, finance, and female. Three things the world appeals us. Satan makes everything very attractive to believers, to God's child. The Christian and the world. Thirdly, the Christian and the world. What God is commanding to a Christian, to a believer. God's command is that not to love the world. Just now I read the verse, 1 John chapter 2 verse number 15. I read that, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. God's command is love not the world. You should not love this world. We are not from this world. Don't love the world as God commanded us. Secondly, not to conform to this world. Romans chapter 12 verse number 1 and 2 says that. Romans chapter 12 verse number 1 and 2 says that. Do not be conformed to this world. Do not be conformed to this world. Romans 12. I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. God is commanding Do not conform to this world. How we get deliverance from this worldly system? God says not to love the world. God is saying not to conform to this world. How we get deliverance from this worldly system? Firstly, Christ has already overcome the world. I'll read out verse for you. John chapter 16, verse number 33. John 16, verse 33. These things I have spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. God has overcome the world. Through God's help, through Lord Jesus' help, we can also overcome the world by His power, by God's power.